I just want to go, America, fuck yeah. It's not because I believe it, but because I was just, it's that, have you seen that commercial? It's like I think it's a Chevy commercial. I might have the wrong brand, but it's these like horses coming like for battle, like little horsemen on horses or whatever.
Little horsemen. Okay.
Well, it's men on horses.
Yeah.
Not half horse, half man, a full human man on a horse, but like old soldiers, and they're coming up for war. From the other side, like over the hills and through the woods, out come all these like Chevy, like trucks and cars.
Oh my gosh.
And it's so men driving towards the horses and they're just going, America, fuck yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's really stupid, but it'll get stuck in your head.
Did Budweiser pay for that commercial?
Probably. If they didn't, Miller Lite did.
Yeah. With Clydesdales. Oh.
It's my least favorite commercial I've ever seen. Ooh, you know what a good commercial is though?
What?
Puppy Monkey Baby. Puppy Monkey Baby. Puppy Monkey Baby.
Do I not see commercials? I have no idea what any of this means.
Puppy Monkey Baby.
What is a Puppy Monkey Baby?
It's a Puppy Monkey Baby.
But what's it for though?
Yeah, you're gonna watch it. We'll cut part of this out, but it's a Super Bowl commercial.
So look up Puppy Monkey Babies.
Puppy
Monkey Babies.
It's a monkey body with human baby legs and a pug face. Sarah, explain what you just saw.
I mean, you said it perfectly. The part where he gave the man on a couch a lap dance, I don't know. I don't know about that part.
Human baby legs, monkey body, long monkey tail, pug face.
I mean, when the shaker came in, like
Puppy Monkey Baby, Puppy Monkey Baby, Puppy Monkey Baby.
Like I could kind of get down, but no.
No, okay.
Anyways, hi everyone.
Hi everyone. I'm Caitlin. I like dumb commercials.
I'm Sarah. I listen to Caitlin. And we are Luminol, a true crime, strange happenings, odd, crazy things podcast.
We talk, you listen, and then it ends.
Yep.
Do we have any cleanup items? No? Okay.
No, I think we do have a cleanup
item.
You
do?
Yeah. So in in our last episode, the turkey episode, I gave the wrong date on the day that Oiskashan was murdered. And I gave an October date. It was actually February 16th, not October 22nd. So I apologize for that. Yeah. And
Thank you for coming clean.
It's been weighing on me all week, honestly.
You still did a great job telling her story.
Thank you. We're still flying international for today's case, but before we do get into today's case, I wanted to give a shout out to a listener of ours who has been an amazing supporter of ours from the very beginning. Her name's Molly, and Molly found out that she has cancer, and she is documenting that journey on a website called mollyhascancer.com. And we would highly recommend anybody to go check out her blog, to read her story. She said that she's creating it so other people that go through a cancer diagnosis could have a place to feel like they're a part of something and read something where it's a source of help and inspiration to them. So Molly has created that. And we just wish Molly the best. We love her dearly. And we would love for everyone to check out her website.
Molly, I love you. We have chatted like on my personal Instagram. Yes. And as soon as Sarah messaged me, I like immediately sent her your last name and I was like, not this Molly. Like, not that I would wish it on another Molly, but yeah. But yeah, we're reading your blog and
we wish you the best.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Molly. Okay. So on that note, should we get into today's theme, our beer, all of those?
You tell them the theme, I'll open the beer.
Alrighty. So today we are taking you to a beautiful land in South America, Brazil.
Give me your glass, ho.
Oh.
You didn't bring it in here.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's behind you on the dresser.
Oh, thank you.
I'm looking at it right now.
Sometimes I actually do forget my glass, which is why Caitlin assumed it wasn't in here. Oh, you're doing the pour before you talk about it.
We are drinking the drink from Golden Road Brewing, which is in No, it's just recyclable in California. Where is it? It is. It's in California.
That makes sense.
It doesn't say where. It just says brewed and canned by Golden Road Brewing. Oh, Los Angeles, California. Your font choice needs some work because it's hard to read for me.
Okay.
And it is the Medianoche IPA. It's an IPA.
The can is pretty. It's all blue and teal and purple. Cheers.
It smells like hay, but like sweet hay. But it kind of smells like what my sister feeds her horses.
Yeah.
Oh, it is sweet.
Oh. That's very malty.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a malty IPA. That's a unique IPA. I think people who don't like IPAs might enjoy this.
It's Medianoche.
Have you guys ever seen, I guess you guys can't answer, so Caitlin can, those like barrels of hay and they roll them up so it looks like a big roll. And then they cover them in a white kind of tarp to preserve them to when they take them in from the fields. But they leave them in the fields for a while.
You mean, have you ever driven past a farm is what she's
asking.
And
you've seen those? When I was young.
Have you ever watched a movie with a farm in it?
Yeah, and it has those white big barrel things. Anyways, when I was young, I asked my mom if those were marshmallow fields. I thought those were giant marshmallows.
Sweetie, honey, baby, you're so cute. I'm trying to think. I'm sure there was something that I believed when I was a child that was like silly, but I can't think of anything.
If you guys can think of any strange things you believed as a child, we would like to know just because that cracks us up. Okay, Caitlin's going to go first because I keep going first. So it's her turn.
Okay, I'm just going to say, I don't really know how to say this, but it's not a trigger warning. My case is kind of all over the place.
Okay.
As in you're like, what the fuck happened? Yeah, join the club.
You're like, I actually still don't know. And I researched the case.
Brazil is still asking, so bear with me. I had to put together a bunch of articles that were kind of hard to put together. And then I found an article that was like 2 years later. And I'm like, but what happened? But there's still so many questions. So I'm going to piece this case together the best I can. I think by the time I get to the end, we will all be able to guess who's behind it.
Okay.
But so bear with me.
I'm Baron and I'm with you.
Thank you. Buckle up. I am going to tell you the murder of Marielle Franco in Rio de Janeiro.
All right.
Am I saying that right? Or am I saying it like the whitest person ever?
You're probably saying it like the whitest person ever, but it's probably how a white person would say it. Ooh, the cringe.
Okay, this beer is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sources. Wikipedia, which sometimes I hate using, but it tells me so much about her early life, career.
Mm-hmm.
Amnesty.org, BBC, Praxis Center, which is a center for social justice leadership. LA Times, an article by Jill Langlois. Langlois.
Maybe Langlois.
Lois.
Might be Langlois.
Irish Times, an article by Tom Hennigan. CNN, Julia Jones and Caitlin Hugh. The Guardian, Dom Phillips. And Time, like Time Magazine, Amy Gunia. Marielle Franco, born July 27th, 1979, as Marielle Francisco de Silva, was raised in Mare, M-A-R-E, but E with a
little accent,
which is a slum in Rio de Janeiro. By 1990, at 11 years old, Marielle was working to help family, to like the help with income.
Yeah.
She had a daughter in 1998 when she was 19, and she raised her without any help from the child's father because he walked out on them, all while she worked at as a preschool teacher making minimum wage. She also was an advocate, like a very outspoken supporter for the LGBTQ community and for rights. Very outspoken, always fighting for equal rights. She was always at protests. She was awesome. In 2000, she started some pre-university classes and she began officially working in human rights activism because one of her, not just because of that, but there's a turning point. One of her friends raised and living in the slum with her was killed by a stray bullet.
Oh my gosh.
From police. Oh, I had a random number at the top of my page, but I just realized it was how much I spent on groceries, and I wrote it down to put it in my old lady check register app.
I was gonna say, was it a new Michael? No.
Then in 2002, she started at the Pontifical Catholic University.
Sure.
Pontifical.
We're just going to move past that.
Pontifical. I don't know. She started at the Pontifical Catholic University, working towards a degree in social sciences and then earning her master's in public administration. In 2004, she came out as queer and began a relationship with Monica Benicio. In 2007, Marielle worked as a consultant for State Representative Marcelo Freso. She worked to coordinate the Committee for the Defense of Human Rights and Citizenship.
I would like to say, kudos to her, though, because she really, and not that you have to, I hate the term make something for yourself because that's not accessible. But at the same time, kudos to her. She was killing it.
Yeah. Oh my God. So speaking of that, I saw this, I always want to say meme. I just call everything a meme, but I think it was a screenshot from Twitter or something.
Mm-hmm.
But someone had tweeted, it was the most fucked up thing. It was basically if you work a 9 to 5 and you're still broke and then you go home every day and just watch Netflix, you deserve to be broke. Go home and do something. And then someone tweeted back and they were like, imagine being letting capitalism fuck you up so bad that you think you're poor just because you let your body rest at the end of the day.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, fuck you.
And I mean, there are...
How about if you work a 9 to 5, you should make enough money to not be poor?
Yes, exactly. I was going to say, you should not be poor if you're working 40 hours.
Cash me outside. How about that?
With cash.
Cash me outside. How about that? I'll fight. No, I won't. I don't fight people. I'd lose. Just kidding. I'd win. I'm so strong. I do push-ups every day.
Yeah, you don't even want to know how many.
Day. You don't want to know.
It's at least one.
Okay. She also worked with the Brazil Foundation and the Mayer Center for Solidarity Studies and Action, which are both civil society organizations. So yeah, she's fucking killing it.
Yeah.
She is the voice for so many people who don't have a voice and can't have a voice or too scared to have a voice, you know, or just aren't in a situation where they have the luxury to have a voice.
Yeah.
Then in 2016, she ran for a seat on the Rio de Janeiro City Council as a Black woman, single woman, and a queer woman. She was the first and only Black woman and queer woman to sit on the council, the only one at the time. And as a Black, queer, single mother, she inspired a lot of people. Like she was out, she was dating a woman, like,
wow,
she was fucking a role model to a lot of people. And she was very outspoken about who she was and outspoken about equal rights for everyone.
Yeah.
So she was one of the 51 representatives elected. She received 46,500 votes, which was the 5th largest out of all 51.
Oh, wow.
So she, like I said, she was the only Black woman on city council, the only outwardly, she wasn't, I don't want to say gay, that's why she identified as queer, because she was bisexual.
Yeah.
Once on city council, Marielle fought hard against gender discrimination and violence. She fought for reproductive rights and LGBTQ rights. So she used her platform and all of her power and her voice to advocate not just for herself, but for everyone. Some foam came out.
No.
She tried to get a bill passed to create a queer and lesbian visibility day, but it was not passed. It was voted down 19 to 17 votes.
What the hell?
I know.
I don't know why, but that makes me salty right now.
I know. In 2017, Marielle moved in with her longtime girlfriend, Monica, and they planned to marry at the end of 2018. So Marielle has just been fucking kicking ass, taking names.
And this is a recent
raising
case.
Her daughter, moving in with her girlfriend, living the dream. Fighting for other people to live the dream.
Wow.
But everything would change in March of 2018.
That was not that long ago.
No, this is a very recent case. And it's kind of still ongoing, and I'll get into that.
Yeah.
So on March 13th, 2018, Marielle used Twitter to speak out against police brutality in Rio de Janeiro. One of her tweets said, "Another homicide of a young man that can be credited to the police. Matias Melo was leaving church when he was killed. How many others will have to die for this war to end?" And he was a young man killed by police were just fucking fighting in the streets, shooting people, some on purpose, some innocent people were killed by stray bullets. She's like, enough. The next day, and this wasn't the only tweet, she's very outspoken against the police and police brutality. Not like the police in general, but violence. And
sure.
The next day, March 14th, Marielle went to a roundtable discussion called Young Black Women Moving Power Structures. She went and spoke at that and had a discussion with a bunch of other women. 2 hours after leaving the round table, Marielle's car, which was driven by her driver, Anderson Pedro Gomez, was shot at by 2 men from another car.
Oh, no.
9 shots entered the vehicle. 4 of them hit Marielle, 3 in her head and 1 in her neck.
Oh, she was in the car. I don't know why. For some reason, I just assumed she wasn't in.
No.
Oh.
So her driver, Anderson, was driving. She was in the front seat, and I'll talk about this, but her press manager was in the back seat, but survived. So both Marielle and her driver were killed. She was shot 3 times in the head and once in the neck. It was quickly, obviously, determined to be a murder, assassination.
Yeah.
Obviously. This is where it kind of gets hard to piece together. There's not a lot about the investigation itself and how they found this stuff out. It's not like you can be like, then the police went here and talked to this person. And a lot of what actually came out was my guess is the police, it's very obvious in this, as I get into this, that the police hid some stuff and may have been involved. So a lot of what came out was like journalists finding it out. So I'm guessing that there's probably police who were like, yo, meet me here at midnight and I'll tell you what happened.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it has to be the case because I don't think we'd know all this.
Because journalists had to find out some sort of way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was found out that the bullets that shot and killed Marielle and Anderson, her driver, came from a batch of bullets bought by the federal police of Brazil back in 2006.